my life, this my life. Yeah.
Yo, bang bang, give me in the gang. It's your boy J Dub the Boss. You already know we back for another one, baby. It's probably like episode 11, 12. We in there. We been doing this shit, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Got my boy back.
Yeah.
Self-explanatory. Nigga had to drive up here, you know what I'm saying? We in the hill. We got a special guest today. You know what I'm saying? Famo, Cuzzo, Camille. You know what I'm saying? Y'all give it up for
aka Millie J in his house. You feel me?
So look, we had to bring Cuz on the podcast because we seen some things that was on Facebook that we want to talk about. What was one of the topics that you would put on Facebook?
I said that men nowadays are kind of sassy, because they basically think that women are supposed to chase after them. But to the backstory, I was talking to my friend, and she said that dude that she was talking to basically wanted her to like be chasing after him. And I'm like, nah, that ain't the way life's supposed to be. Like, you ain't supposed to be chasing behind no nigga. So I don't know what y'all feel about that.
I'm gonna let you talk.
When I seen the post, it was like men who think they the prize is sassy. That's why I was like, what? So I was like, so we ain't a prize, then what are we?
Okay, so I feel like everybody is a prize in their own way.
Okay.
I feel like everybody is a prize in their own way. Y'all a little sassy because y'all took it the wrong way when I was saying it.
Nah, you never know. You never know, yo.
No, okay.
Nah.
The reason why I use the form women are the prize is because in the Bible, not to get all biblical on y'all,
right.
but in the Bible it says he that finds a wife find a good thing and obtain favor with the Lord.
Yeah.
Okay, so it don't say she that finds a husband. So therefore, I just feel like that speaks for it. I mean, I don't know what nobody else understanding of the word is, but from my understanding, that makes me feel like that God gave women to men as a gift, because y'all were here first on the earth, and he took Adam's rib out and made a woman for him to give to him as a gift.
She's a helpmate.
Yeah, she is. Any woman should be a helpmate. She should be submissive.
I like how I see your point of view.
You get what I'm saying? People took it the wrong way. I'm not trying to make it seem like, oh, it should be all about women. No, it's supposed to be equal.
But what makes a man sassy though? If he he still is a prize though, right?
Men are prizes. I'm not gonna take that from y'all.
Saying, I'm asking.
I'm not gonna take that from y'all. Men are prizes.
I'm
just saying.
How are they prizes? If you want to say it like if men are prizes.
I mean, I feel like some men are good men where they, you know what I'm saying, are providers and protectors, and they have good character and they know how to treat women and stuff like that. But most of them, I'd say about 85% of them, don't have good character. They don't know how to treat women.
You said 85% of men?
I mean,
that's a big number now, bro. That is, bro. I find that bull.
Okay, I'll scale it back to about 75.
Because 85% of men is bullshit, and there's more women than men in this world, bro. Like, how much percentage of women are bullshit?
A lot. Women, it's some BS women too. I'm gonna keep it real now.
Because when I seen that post, it wouldn't explain everything you had said. So I was just like, that's number one. I was like, yo, you gotta get on the podcast and explain this shit. But like, that's what she was like. Because when we was in the car, I can keep it real. That's why I was like, shit. I feel I'm a prize. I'm not even trying to sound cocky when I say this. Like, I know I'm a motherfucking prize.
As you should.
You feel what I'm saying? And the only reason why I say this is because it's like, I know how hard I work to get where I am, what I got going for my life, and the things that I'm doing. It's like, I ain't gonna let nobody take that from me, because I really got that shit on my own as a grown ass man standing on my own 2 feet. You feel what I'm saying? But like, I feel like I had said in your post, I was like, everybody's a prize, because I feel like if you're both pouring into each other, you feel what I'm saying? Nobody's cup can fucking run empty.
Right.
So I didn't know what angle you was coming from it with, because like some people, when you say that, some people would just jump on this bandwagon like, hell yeah, nigga sassy. I'm like, shit, nigga, if me think I'm a prize of sassy, hey, motherfucker. That is motherfucker like no cap in the right, nigga. I'll be a sassy motherfucker, nigga. I don't give a fuck. You feel me? Because it's
wait, but let me ask you a question though. So do you like your women to chase after you though?
Like, how can I put it? I don't feel like, bro, like nobody should be chasing nobody. I'm a direct type of person, if you feel what I'm saying. So it's just like we gonna sit down, communicate, talk about some shit, and then we gonna fucking go from there. So then that way both parties know. I feel like a chase comes into play when motherfuckers ain't been direct. Because if you direct, then you should already know what you gonna do, what you ain't gonna do. You feel what I'm saying when you had that conversation. So that's why I had said I feel like a lot of people don't communicate when it comes to them realms, because that's how people get kind of chasing. How men be chasing women, women be chasing men. Because I feel like, bro, they ain't being direct with what the fuck they want. If you was direct with what the fuck you want, like, okay, if I came to the table, was like, this is what I want out of a woman, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. It's at that point, okay, I'm gonna fuck with this nigga, or I'm gonna keep it moving. When you don't explain these things, this how that whole chase of confusion comes about, because it's like y'all really didn't talk about the serious shit honestly that y'all need to talk about. Then no, that's how I feel like the chase game always comes about. Like I've even been in chase games with like, okay, I'm talking to the girl, I feel shorty, and it's like I feel like I'm chasing at this point, like I'm hitting her up, I'm doing all the calling, I'm doing all the shit, but goddamn, you ain't showing me shit back. So if you ain't showing me nothing back to the point, that's why I feel like I'm chasing you. But if we sat down and had, you know what I'm saying, conversations first to understand what was what and what ain't and what is, you know what I'm saying, it would have. Shit, I would have been cut that motherfucker off a long motherfucking time ago. Start putting in all that motherfucking work, because it's like, but that was my part. I hold myself accountable for that. So I just feel like that's how a whole chase like comes about, because people just don't really communicate. It's more of like a external, like, oh, shorty bad, or ooh, that nigga bad. You feel what I'm saying? And you get caught in the lesson. It's like, you know what I'm saying, infatuation, but you never talked about the serious shit, like the internal spirit. Like, what do you want as a woman from a man? And as a man, what do you want from a woman? If people are like just came doing that from the get-go, I feel like it'll alleviate people thinking people are even like fuck niggas or women ain't shit. It's like most of the time it's like some people are good people, they just don't talk. And a lot of us like growing up really never was really taught like how to like communicate like in a healthy, functional way like we do now. You feel what I'm saying? It's just like shit. I grew up with my mom, you know, single mom, raised 2 kids. So like my dad wasn't really around like that. So when it came to like talking about women who I go to, shit, my older brother or my homies and like most of my homies, we grew up like in the same type of environment. So we all out here trying to figuring this shit out, you know what I'm saying? And we figure out communication as we get older and, you know what I'm saying, want to seek something better than how we was moving, you feel what I'm saying? So
well, that's kind of like where I'm at the stage at with my sons now. I have a 18-year-old, a 13-year-old, and a 12-year-old. So I'm trying to build a relationship with them so that I can let them know, even though I can't teach them how to be a man, I can teach them how to communicate effectively. I can teach them what women like. I can teach them what women don't like. You know what I'm saying? So they can kind of be like stand-up guys, because they don't have, you know, their father in the home teaching them what a man is supposed to be to a woman. So how would they know?
Cause like exactly, I feel you on that. Cause I grew up in that same type of environment where I was raised to know how to treat a woman, so it's never been hard for that. But like to get like, yo, like how am I supposed to be treated? I never got that, cause you know what I'm saying, my pops weren't around like that. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what comes into like a lot of trial and error with a lot of men, like a lot of men. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's like 85. Like I can see why she say that. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's just like when you get to a certain age, you feel like, oh, if I'm maturing like this, you know. Where all the people at on the same maturity level as me, but like it really ain't that many, because some people don't. I feel like don't have that drive. Like yo, like I want more. I want to seek more, but like in a healthy way. Like what's going on with me? Childhood trauma, like all that shit plays into like how you actually function and move as an adult. And if you don't handle that shit from, you know what I'm saying, from the beginning, then it's like you can't be a stand-up woman or a stand-up guy. You can't be a good father. You can't be a good, you know what I'm saying, mother. Like until you really like handle yourself, because if you don't know you, how somebody else gonna be able to love you if you don't know you? Like,
and if you don't love
you, the
yourself,
blueprint, exactly. You the blueprint to tell somebody how you want to love, be loved, and be treated, vice versa as a man. And like a lot of people don't get to that part in life, because a lot of people, as we see, living in survival, trying to pay bills, check at the check. Like people ain't really checking in on themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like in the whole sense of like everybody ain't doing it, you know, but like life is real, so it's like it's understanding. I can get why you say the 85%, but I just don't feel it's that high though. But
it's not. I'm just over exaggerating. You know, I gotta be extra, but it's a hard world out here. Like I just became single. Well, I've been single, but really just like cut it, huh?
Go ahead.
You said how long I've been single?
No. I was just saying. I was like, she's like, I'm single. I've been single. Like,
well, I have been single, but my partner was still staying in my household with me up until this year.
Gotcha.
And so it's like getting back out into the dating world, not trying to move too fast, not trying to, you know what I'm saying, knowing what I've experienced, learning from the lessons that I've learned throughout the years, dating and stuff like that. Now I know exactly what I want in a man, and it's like men nowadays they crazy. One dude got mad at me because I said he asked me if I missed him. No, he said I miss you. I said, oh okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
He said, you don't miss me? I said, no.
I mean, yeah, you can't control your feelings.
And I'm like, and he got mad, and I'm like,
that's a little off, yeah.
why are you getting mad? That was sassy to me. Cause I'm like, why are you getting mad? Because I said I don't miss you.
Yeah.
Like, are you
Facts on
serious?
that, though.
And I asked him, would you much rather me tell you a lie?
And what did he say then?
He was like, no. I was like, okay then.
Yeah,
and then I went forward to explain to him why I don't miss him.
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever like shot your shot at somebody and it didn't go the way you wanted to go and you felt some type of way about it?
A man?
Yeah. Not some type of way to the point where you like crash out or nothing.
I really don't shoot my shot at men like that because, like I said, I feel like men should be. So, I do feel like I'm a prize, and I feel like men should.
But what's wrong with a woman shooting a shot? So let me say this.
It's nothing. I've shot my shot before.
Okay,
now don't get me wrong.
Were you rejected?
I wasn't rejected. Okay. I don't know if I was rejected, but I won't reject it to my face. You get what I'm saying?
Respect.
And I wasn't coming at him like that. I was just flirting with him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's my tactic. If I like you, I'm gonna flirt with you, and if you like me back, we gonna move forward.
Gotcha.
But if you don't move forward, then okay, so well be it.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Some people like they don't handle rejection easily, and then like you know what I'm saying, like, and then it's just you know what I'm saying, like you know what I'm saying, but like, and I tell people all the time, like. When you realize that, you gotta ask yourself, why don't you know what I'm saying? Why do I act like this? You know what I'm saying? I can't accept rejection. And when you keep asking yourself why, you get
because
to the root
something trauma from your childhood.
You know
more
what I'm saying?
likely.
Once you keep like asking yourself that question, gets to the bottom root of it, then it'll be fixed. Because it was just like for me, like I wasn't the type of person as far as rejection. Because like we had said, dudes got to make the first move. I wasn't like I wouldn't spaz out, but it would make me feel like damn, bro, like I feel stupid as hell for even saying some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that was like when I was younger.
I ain't never.
You know what I'm saying? When I was younger, type shit. But when I got older, it's like, man, in my head, it's like, bro, the worst thing a person can say is no. And it's just like when you realize, bro, like you ain't everybody's cup of tea. It's like, bro, like it's like cool because I know I'm not. You know
but have you ever thought about that was the way of God protecting you? Rejection.
That is true because
I thought that. Because
that's how you gotta look at it. You gotta look at stuff.
Says that, I forget where it says it, but it's just like sometimes it's like God to like you know what I'm saying like protect you like you know what I'm saying by like what you may be trying to go towards. Just like it'll never happen.
It's not for you.
It's like it's just
sometimes it's not for you.
You know what I'm saying? It's just not for you. You know what I'm saying? So once I forget where that is, but it's like when I had seen that shit, I was like, yo, that's deep because we all probably have like wanted something.
Don't want to cut you off, but okay, if it's not for you, but what if later down the line it comes back up? And then it's opening something for you.
Because something could be for you then and not now. You get what I'm saying?
God got you on the journey to learn whatever it is you need to learn so you don't fail. So you don't fail when it's actually here. You know what I'm saying? I think we talk about that a lot. You know what I'm saying? I was like, sometimes shit don't come when we want it because we ain't ready.
May not come when you want it, but it's always gonna be on time.
But once you learn the lessons or whatever, the tools or whatever it is to keep it, it'll come back up. You know what I'm saying? Because we like, man, we want something right now. Then when you think about it, if I would have got it right now, we
wouldn't have been able to handle
it. You know what I'm saying? So that's all real in itself too. So that's what's up. I'm kind of glad we had this conversation because I didn't know what angle you was coming with saying men at the problem. I'm like, damn.
I mean,
because I ain't gonna lie, bro. This whole gender war shit of like, you know what I'm saying, men against women and women against men, it's just like you don't know what angle people be coming from stuff sometimes.
Bro, social media fucking everything.
Shit just be wild,
bro. That's how I feel.
Social media is messing everything.
Because I feel like half the shit that's on social media be bullshit. Or skits, or just, you know what I'm saying, they trying to cause some drama to, you know, get the views and things like that. But I done seen women saying a lot of crazy shit.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. I be seeing women saying the most outlandish shit about dudes. Like, even, bro, like, my bro, if that man don't make this amount of money, I can't talk to him. I'm just like, and it's just like, damn, like, now niggas is valued at how much money they make now.
But if that's how a person thinks, then who are we to bash them for how they think? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I don't think like
They
that.
getting upset about, oh well, I can't.
But like the thing of the matter is, it's like
you gotta put
like
yourself
a lot of
up
people,
to it.
that's what I'm saying. It's just like a
Something.
lot of people who say that. It's just
You
like
ain't even making that much money.
Right.
Like, oh, this man gotta buy me a Birkin, bitch. You've never seen a you shop at Buckhorn. You never seen a real Birkin in your life. Like, it's just like people who be saying so. It's just like, like, and even like
It's
with
those
certain men,
type of
I be getting on men's ass too. I'm like, oh, like I run this, something like that. How you gonna come to our house and run some shit, nigga? Like, show her that you have your own. When she step into your shit, she can trust that you will run it. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it be shit like that. I mean, I'm on both sides, so it's like people be saying some weird, wild shit sometimes. I just be like, yo, I don't know, but you know.
I just said like that's one of the things that I learned when I was in a relationship. I'm never letting another man move back in with me because I feel like, you know, I should have my own. You should have your own. If we get married, then we think about getting our place together or getting us a house together. But I just don't, because oh my God, it was so hard. It's so hard when you with somebody and y'all stand together and then it's time for somebody to move out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a hard situation.
Yeah.
And if somebody don't have nowhere to go, you hate it for them, but at the same time, like, I need my space, I need my peace, I need my sanity. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's just a hard situation. I feel like people shouldn't move in together until they get married.
Oh hell no, I can't do that.
Why?
No.
I mean, if y'all both have y'all own places, okay, yeah, let me come stay at night at your house one weekend.
But if y'all, once you figure out that y'all serious on that level, I feel like maybe y'all could discuss that and then move in together, because I mean, that's two separate bills. Y'all could be building something instead of wasting time. If you own that, if you think you want to be on that level.
Y'all are
but
right.
I guess that means that you should want to propose.
I'm gonna tell you the
You know what
truth.
I mean?
Y'all right. I just feel like that I've been scorned to the point where I don't want to do that right now.
Yeah, and I can respect
fine.
that because you just said some shit just in it, so it takes time for all, you know what I'm saying, wounds to like heal in a sense. But what you're saying, I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with saying. Me personally, I just couldn't do it just from the simple fact of like, I know how I move. Like, you've been in my crib before. Yeah. You know how I move and how structured I'm in, and it's just like, yo, I need to be able to see that we can like function in real life together. Because you know, you can't tell that shit. Because it's like, of course, I feel like it'll be like two people get married. They ain't never lived together, because that's when functioning really, like, you gotta goddamn be
true that.
To
you
become,
just jump into it, and
you know what I'm saying? Jump into it, it's like, yo, that shit
after
crazy.
a year
like,
living
this
with
person
somebody,
might be a OCD, I ain't gonna say OCD, like a clean person, like their house, like clean to the seat. This other person, they don't move like that. Now you're bumping heads, arguing, and fighting.
Right. That'll break the whole marriage up.
You know what I'm saying? This person, you know what I'm saying, like, might be strictly detail oriented. They, you know, they're consistent in the work that they do, keeping up stuff, cutting the grade. This other person may not give a fuck. So then it's just like, now you fussing about. It's like so much small shit to the point of like,
I feel like
that's where the communication comes in.
Yeah, but I still feel like you gotta live with somebody for at least a year to understand who the hell they are.
That's true.
You got to.
That's definitely true, because once you move in with somebody, you definitely find out
you see the real them.
The real them.
That's why I say, cause I feel like if two people stay in a separate house for so long, it's like, bro, you see shit, but you don't see everything. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like, like when you first come to a person, what the fuck you gonna do first? So you gonna make sure the shit is nice, neat, in order. You know what I'm saying? You try to make a good impression. Right. But like I said, scientifically, a person can only keep up an act 3 to 4 months. So it's like, but you ain't gonna see that unless you fully stay with them. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you can spend a night, just spending one night and then leaving and going back to your crib.
But you can't just keep doing that in every relationship, though. Is what I'm saying. So I say it takes time to get into that point. Or get to that.
But the people who want to do that, I ain't knocking it. I just couldn't see for me, because it's like, I just need to know certain things. I already know certain things. We ain't working, bro. That shit. Bro,
so you doing that, bro? You gonna feel like, so pretty much she moving in with you.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so she moving in with you.
No. So
listen, I'm gonna say
that's
so
the
that
thing.
means you get to that point. Hey, you coming to move in with me? Now you live with her for a year. You see the real her. You like, God damn, I don't know about this. You see what I'm saying? So now she ain't got nowhere to go, because she let her shit go for you to be with you.
And I'll be, like I said, and I'll be respectful. Okay, what we gonna do? We can set up a plan, help you get on your feet or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? But this is the time. That's what.
Even though y'all on a breakup,
you will
so
be
you still
respectful.
Yeah, like
you said that right. But a lot of men, they won't. They're like, get out, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So
now, if it's something to
if it's just hold on,
crashing out on me, and I'm like, you got to go. Like, if it ain't on no people, oh yeah, you got to get the fuck up out of here. But if it's like we ain't on no bad blood stuff, like, I get it. And plus with this economy out here, bro, shit expensive. Let's just keep it hot. You feel what I'm saying?
So
it's
you
just
willing
like,
to help her make sure she got somewhere to go?
Yeah, because like I said, as a man, as a leader, I'm the one who made this choice. So it's just like as a man, bro, like leave out, come in as a man, leave out as a man.
So long as she ain't
They don't make them like that no more.
played your face or nothing, you just
yeah,
help her.
She ain't play my face and be like, look, this just don't work. It's like, look, bro, like I can't like do you dirty like that. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm gonna let you. This is the time limit you got to figure out your plan, bro. And
Now would you? Now I'm gonna ask you, would you do that?
Do what?
What I just asked him. Would you allow that? Like
I went through that situation. I told you we broke up last year.
Okay, got you.
And I gave this man, I gave him. I don't want to talk about.
Okay,
yeah, but you give somebody time. You give somebody time, and then when they get to that point, if they're like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I don't got nowhere to go. I've been looking for something. I couldn't find that. What do you do then?
Okay. Hey, shit, nigga. Hey, they ain't got nothing to do with me at this point.
Got you.
That's how you want to be. That's how I want it to be. But it's like my heart is different. My heart is just
I know
different.
you probably got a big heart, but at the same time,
I got a huge heart, and sometimes it's a hindrance to me. And sometimes it's a blessing to me.
Yeah, but
and it's hard to figure out what, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to figure out what to stand on and what to give a little pull and tap. You know what I'm saying?
I can feel you on that. I ain't gonna lie, because I've been in situations where it's just like, do I stand on this, or it's just like, you know what I'm saying, or am I supposed to have a heart? Because I don't know, I'm an overthinker. Like I overthink.
Me too.
Like, shit all the
too.
time. So it's just like I think about it like deeper on the internal spiritual level. Sometimes it's just like, yo, like. I don't know, because like I believe in whatever you do, bro, it's gonna come back to you.
Yeah.
So it's like I really pay attention to the shit that I do, like a lot, including a lot now in my life. Like I'm just very like I don't know, like precautious before I make moves, because it's just like whatever I do, bro, like sooner or later this shit gonna revolve back around me. So it's like you gotta think about it, because it might be your turn. You never know, you might be that same motherfucker. And then it's like that's why I said I get where you coming from in a sense. But it's like if it gets to a point for me, if it gets to a point where it's just like, bro, like I ain't even happy no more. Like I even told you, bro, like you know what I'm saying, one short I was with, bro. I think I told you, I was like, nigga, I had a crib, everything. And I was like, bro, sometimes I just want to sell this shit, bro. It's like, fuck, everything just be gone, bro. Like I ain't happy. Like I told you that shit. Yeah. I was like, nigga, I ain't happy, bro. Like fuck all this shit, bro. Like and like you know what I'm saying. I was like, and I have worked so hard to get to that point, but it's like, you know what? Fuck it, nigga, break this shit down and start this shit the fuck over again, bro. It's like you already proved that you can do it. Then you can do it again. But like that, sometimes I feel like that's a test from God. It's like. He gonna put you in uncomfortable moments, but those uncomfortable moments gonna bring a whole new level out of you that you probably never knew existed for what's the motherfucking goddamn come. So it's like if you do what you need to do now, like you had said, pay attention, make sure it's just the right choice, the wrong choice. It's like that's what God wants you to do. Trust me. Like a lot of times we live in fear, like you know what I'm saying, of what's next. Cause we don't know what's next. So it's like we live in fear of making the next move. That's why I say I get where you coming from. Cause it's like, man. I don't know. I don't want to do this and then fuck up and you know what I'm saying, the shit come back to you. But like that's how deep I be thinking on things.
Yeah, that's how I was just like on some stuff like, you know, like I'm supposed to be a God-fearing person, so I'm just like, God, is it the right thing for me to, but I was like talking to God about it like, God, if this person is supposed to move out of my house, please lead me in the right direction. And every time I prayed that prayer, stuff happened. To the point where it's like, I told you once, get this nigga out you know what I'm saying?
I was about to ask you, how the signs hit you? Because when I talk,
signs of what?
Like God speaking to you. You know what I'm saying? But you said, you know, something happened. Right when you pray that, something happens. And you like, and you still not listening. Though,
yeah, yeah.
So I was telling bro, it might have been you or anybody, but you know, like when I talk to God, my ancestors, I do all the that's what I do. So I was like, when I'm talking to them, I ask for answers. They never on time though, right?
Right.
But when they are on time.
Sometimes you might miss the answer.
What I'm saying is true, but it might come through you. You see what I'm saying? Like I might not know I was gonna see you at the damn stove,
right?
But then you say something to me, and I'm like, "That's the shit I was talking about last night." You see what I'm saying? Or
confirmation.
I'm the type of person might turn on the radio, and I'll be thinking something. And the first thing come out the radio is answering what the hell I was talking about. And I'm like, damn, bro, that's real. Like, that's how I feel like I get spoken to.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying I listen to it all the time, but I feel it. When I had that feeling, that little chill in me, I'm like, yeah, I ain't tripping.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's the Holy Spirit.
And that should just be real, bro. Like, that should be real, because I've been in a lot of situations like that, too. Like, you pray for something, like, God, show me. Then it'll be right there in front of you.
Like, but it's so hard to...
But that's the challenge of it.
Yeah,
that's what I said. That's the challenge
yeah.
of like, bro, like God said, it'll never be easy. But like he want to see, like he gonna test everybody because he just want to see, like, bro, like is it, you know what I'm saying? Is my
He'll tell you
children gonna
quick not
trust
to
me?
be with this person.
Yeah, like
you know what I'm saying.
God
You
said,
still
he
like,
show you many different ways,
but
it's just like
it feels so good right now. You know what I'm saying? To come home and lay up. You know what I'm saying? And cuddle up and damn. You know, even if we do argue, sometimes you just like damn.
And I'm the type of person, like, you know, your parents when you was younger, they always be like, listen to me, learn from my mistakes and stuff like that. And I always used to tell my mom, like, I don't want to learn from your mistakes. We are two different people. I want to learn from my own mistakes.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're you and I'm me.
You know what's
What y'all say? Me being me.
Yeah,
Me being me. You feel me? We two different people.
Yeah.
So at this point, why would I learn from your mistakes? Because you didn't grow up the way I grew up.
Yeah.
You didn't learn the stuff that I learned. It's a different world from when you was a kid and when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying?
And that's how I was talking to my daughter, and me being a daddy, you know what I'm saying, to girls, it's like, damn, I feel like I'm trying not to I give her a space. I will say that, you know what I'm saying, to let her learn things on her own, but I try to show her like, hey, Suge, this what happened to me when I was doing this stuff, but I'm like, damn, should I let her experience more on her own? But then it's like, am I letting her fail?
No, you have to tell her.
Right.
You have to tell her your experience.
Right.
But don't expect her to do it your way to get your experience. You get what I'm saying? Because it's you are a man. She is a woman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So y'all experience is not going to be the same.
Yeah, because she talked to me too, you know, about little boys and shit that's going on. So I'm just like, nah, sure, that right there, that's a red flag. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I know this is what that little boy, you know, think, you know, this is da-da-da-da, you know what I'm saying? So now we'll look for somebody else, you know what I'm saying, or something. Try to, you know. But she gonna be her, because she, you know, she definitely like, Daddy, guess who I seen? I'm like, oh, hell no, that ain't him, is it? She's like, yep. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's your crush, now, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just like, don't get crushed. You know what I'm saying? By him though, because you know it. So I'm telling her like, you know what's gonna go on, Suge. So y'all can be cool and friends or whatever, but you know,
listen,
don't let that, you know, don't let
that
boy play with you.
Man, I'm just happy to see that, you know what I'm saying, you have a relationship with your daughter like that. I tell you that, man, you know, I give your flowers all the time because I'm like, but like, that's just real, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying, young black women need that positive guidance from like an older black man because, you know what I'm saying, like, a lot of people don't have that, and that's how a lot of black women go through trial and error, you know what I'm saying, with choosing the wrong men or kind of like how we had to figure it out in certain senses. It's like they got to figure it out, but it's like, I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, young black women do need, like, you know what I'm saying, a positive black male role model in their life. That's why I always give you your flowers on that shit, because it's just like, boy, some of them had them like when they was younger, but they probably wouldn't go through like some of the shit they went through, because I've heard women going through some of the crazy shit, and I just like, damn, and it's like, that's why I feel sympathy to, not, you know what I'm saying, black women a lot, because you just hear certain things, you just like, damn, I would have never known that if I, you know what I'm saying, you ain't never come to me in a vulnerable space to share that shit with me. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of like an empath, so sometimes when I be hearing shit, it just make me care even more. So it's like, damn, so like, nigga, kudos to you for that, because like, those conversations can like save your daughter from like a lot of shit. You know, like, women can be getting molested or like, you know what I'm saying, I ain't even trying to say, but you know what I'm saying, they go through like a lot of stuff that's like, us as men don't think about. You know what I'm saying? How we can walk the street by ourselves and not get two flying fucks, bro.
Right.
They like, even though they do it, bro, like it's so much more dangerous out there for them, because like, you know, in a whole different sense of how shit can happen.
And
so
that's what I be on her about too. Like, you ain't going nowhere by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, we be on it a lot, bro.
It's definitely
these
good.
These kids get snatched up left and right. You never know.
Yeah. It's definitely good
men
for
get
you.
Snatched up, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But it's definitely good for you to like have conversations with your daughter and stuff like that, and give her a male perspective or point of view or whatever. Cause it's like most men are like hard on their kids.
Yeah, I'm not.
Are you hard on her?
And no, that's the. And sometimes I feel like that
hard,
might be
but in a positive way.
You give her space to communicate with you, right?
Of course, yeah. You know what I'm saying.
So my son is just turned 18, and he's just telling me, you know, about him and his dad's relationship, and he always come and talk to me about stuff, and I always be like, well, go talk to your dad about it. And he like, he can't really talk to his dad, because when he talk to his dad comes at him like, oh, you should do this, or you should do, like, just real hard, and not really talking to him, like listening to his
So I figured out the other day I'm better at writing than I am speaking.
Okay.
So I wrote in a text message exactly what I expected from my daughter for certain things was going on. And I wrote it in a way that you can't take it but a positive way.
Right.
I know that my voice is strong and me making eye contact with her might,
Scare
scare her a little bit. You know what I
yeah.
mean? So I was like, let me just text this to her instead of talking to her, saying in her face and making her feel like, oh, I did something wrong maybe. You know what I mean? And she knows. I'm like, sure, when this happened, who helped you? You did. When this happened, who helped you? You did. So I'm here for you. I'm not here to hurt you.
Right.
I ain't never put my hands on you.
Right.
And that's the thing. I ain't never with my kids.
Right.
And I always thought, is that good or bad, nigga? Because I needed my ass whooped. I mean, I'm a boy, but I'm saying, hell, even my sisters, they had their ass beat too. So it's like, but it's a different time.
It's a different time.
So I'm trying to learn, and I'm trying to, still figure out.
My kids
my
don't
daughter
get
about to be 16 years
whippings.
old. I still feel like every day is a challenge being a parent, regardless of being a parent for.
And you're learning every day.
Yeah,
It's definitely no rule book because every situation is different.
Right.
So you're learning every day, and what works for you and your family works for you and your family.
I just like how both of y'all are vulnerable too, because I ain't gonna lie, there was one time you made a post. It was a while back, and you was like speaking. I think you had said like you and your, I don't know. I think you had said you and your kids like got into like a fight or something. You was just like, what should I do about this shit? And it's just like, it takes shit like that too, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
because I'm still learning.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And like, and I was like, I respect it because I had said something about it too, you know what I'm saying? I forgot fully what I said, but it was like a post you made like a while
yeah.
back. But like, I don't even know if you remember that shit, but it's just like, it takes shit like that too, like, just like, just being comfortable, vulnerable enough to like, to even like seek help to like learn certain things, because we didn't get everything growing up, so it's just like to see people like, trying to act, because a lot of people try to act like they got it all together, or like, oh, I'm the best mama. I'm like, bro, like,
that's that social media shit.
I've been a parent for 18 years,
and I don't got no kids. You feel what I'm saying? So, nigga, like I said, like I learned a lot. I soak in shit from you, bro. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Because I ain't have a dad growing up, so I'm watching you be a dad to kids. You feel what I'm saying? It's like when I come into your house sometimes. And you be like, I'm like, come on, bro. Like, nah, bro, I gotta do this, bro. Like, you don't know the backstory. I'm like, all right, bro, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I be trying to save my little niece sometimes.
We have a chart on the refrigerator. It says what everybody needs to have done.
Yes.
Before
chores.
This time, your chores and everything. You know what I'm saying, for the week, whatever.
Ooh, we ain't gonna get on chores.
So, but everything is set up. We have an order. You know what I mean? You know what you're supposed to do.
Right.
So why isn't it done?
Come on now,
so we're not gonna get there. You know what I'm saying?
And I have a big heart, so like when I be seeing him,
because they face is their face, and I'm like, Corey, don't let that face fool you.
I'm trying to tell you.
They do that, and I'm like, come on, bro. I'm like, bro. He like,
they're looking like a sad pit bull or something.
You gotta be like this, Corey. I'm like,
no, you have to. Bro. Some stuff you got. You want to be your kid's parent. But you also want to have a friendly vibe with them too, but not be their friend though.
Yeah.
You still got to keep that authority in check. And my sons, I argue at them all the time because I'm like, if the trash is running over, why do I have to come in this house and tell y'all to take the trash out? Y'all are boys.
Right.
Take the trash out. It's that simple. Y'all want me to come home, get off for 2 jobs, come home and cook? The dishes should be washed already.
Yeah.
If they ain't washed, I'm not cooking. Y'all gonna be eating some oodles and noodles, some hot pockets.
I promise you, bro. This is
a two-way street. We gotta work as a team.
First of all,
especially when it's a single parent. You know what I'm saying?
That's how my
it have to be teamwork. It have to be teamwork. If it's not teamwork, then we gonna fail somewhere.
My mama taught me how to fucking wash clothes, nigga. When I was like in the 2nd grade, nigga, I was washing clothes in the 2nd grade. Like, all real, she was just like, she read 2 together. So she was just like, I'm gonna make sure y'all know every motherfucking thing. You know what I'm saying? Know how to help around the household, because she was just like, I don't know, that's just little small shit.
I mean,
so, like,
I wish I would have did it like your mama.
You know what I'm saying? Like on some real G shit, nigga. I was cooking like and fucking like, you know what I'm saying, like 1st grade type shit. And I remember like, and then when I was young, cause my brother was 3 years older, she'll just be gone. So it was just like I never knew when I was like little. It was like, oh, she gone. So it's like I already know how to do this. Do. You know what I'm saying? Just be locked in on shit. Like, so when you say that, it's like, damn, she raised me. My mom basically raised me like, you know what I'm saying?
She raised you good.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, like, bro, like, make sure you want me to cook, like, make sure these dishes clean. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I'm out here motherfucking out there working, like, wash the clothes. You know what I'm saying? Get my clothes. This dark white colors, woo type shit. You know what I'm saying? And so it was just like, she taught that shit from an early age. So it was just like, I don't know. Just but when you said it remind me of my mom, so I was like, I can respect that shit because I don't got no kids. So like I say, I learn from my time come. I just learn from the people I'm a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? What's around me? It's like I know what to do and what not to do. Like, I ain't gonna do that. But then it's just like damn, like.
Now,
Doug come in his house, bro. That motherfucker got structure, bro. That's why I said shout out to you, nigga. Like, not in a bad way.
I know, but
like,
Corey be saying shit like I be on their ass.
No, not like in a bad way, but I'm just saying.
You gotta be nowadays so they won't turn out bad as hell.
As a nigga that has, like, you know, talk to people and go into people's houses and see how their kids move.
Yeah.
It's like, God damn, that nigga bad as hell. You can't even get that nigga, like, you know what I'm saying, like, to do whatever. It's like, you come here, nigga, sir. Yes, sir. Like, I'm like, hell, yeah. I'm like, nigga, my nigga, I don't know what he doing, nigga, but he found the sauce, like, nigga, so I'm watching you. You feel what I'm saying? On some for real G shit, because you have some people like, didn't I tell you? I told y'all go do it, nigga, 30 minutes, nigga. I was saying to my mama, nigga, bruh, you know my mama.
That's like Georgia. When I be at work, my boy George be like, Jay, they're gonna take that damn phone. That's what I do, bro. Them tablets, phones, whatever. You take that electronic. They don't want to do nothing else. They go outside with their friends now because they older. But usually my kids didn't want to never go outside. So you don't do what I say. Let me see your phone. Cut it off. And get back when everything, you know, was on point.
And see, I'm just now, like you said, your mama started y'all off when y'all was younger.
Yeah.
I'm just now, as teenagers, trying to teach them how to do everything around the house because I realize, like, I'm making my job harder.
But
you know what I'm saying?
You don't want to stop a child from being a child too fast either.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because
that's true.
You show them things, you know, and I just feel like maybe with as young as you are cooking, that's a, you know, like a trait type thing or whatever. But
yeah.
I mean, cooking and cleaning. I mean, I don't know. You just don't want to make it too rough on them.
Yeah, she wasn't like
my daughter's 16. Like you should know these things.
She was just like showing out, like she like, yo, this how you wash clothes. So this like, okay, cool. So then I don't know, like sometimes after that I was like, you need me help wash clothes. So she like, yeah, do this.
My grandmama showed me how to iron. She showed me how to do that, but she didn't make me do it. You see what I'm saying? So it was like I had to.
Times like when you
but
get
I know
older,
how.
it's like, okay, I ain't about to be home, so it's just like, so shit, this motherfucker do, you know, do like, yo, do this for me. Woo, I'm just about to be out. And for me, it's like, fuck it, okay.
Right.
Like, you know, it ain't like, do this, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like no bad shit. It's like, cool, fuck it. Like, I didn't realize it as a grown up, but it's like, nigga, you just get in and you just start being a team player and fucking helping. Like, she ain't never said it like in a bad way, like, saying like, this is what you do, but it's just like, she introduced you to it. Okay, like,
taught
damn,
you
like,
how
you know
to
what I'm
do
saying?
it.
Like, she about to go out on the weekend and probably do some shopping or some whatever shit. Yo, like,
so
watch these clothes for me.
Yeah.
It just be a random Saturday. Okay, cool, fuck it. You know, I'm at the crib. I ain't doing shit but playing video games anyway. There ain't nothing to throw it in there. Throw it in the drive. She ain't say fold them. They're in the basket. You know, they're in there. Then she get back home. Fold the shit up, you know what I'm saying? This your clothes now. Make sure everything hung up in your closet, like, and that's just me. That's how I'm a neat freak. It's like I just learned all that shit like that. So it's like she talking.
No, I can definitely tell, nigga, because
like,
you got one of the cleanest houses I've ever been to.
Yeah, like,
you know what I'm saying?
Like dead ass, bro. Like, but like I say, like she just taught me this shit while I was young, and it just fucking stuck with me. So when people come out, like, you got OCD. I'm like, bro, like for me, it's no. This is just how I was raised. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I can't help it. Like this is just what the fuck I was in. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like.
But see how I was raised. My mama and my stepdad, they really did all the cleaning in the house.
Yeah.
All I really had to do was make sure my room was clean.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But now that I'm older, I'm like, dang, I should have helped more. I should have did more. You know what I'm saying? Because they out working jobs. And now that I'm older, I understand that because now I'm out working jobs. And it's 1 versus 3. It's 3 of y'all. It's 1 of me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to take care of y'all and keep a roof over y'all head. But I'm going to get frustrated if I got to work 2 jobs, come home, do somebody's hair, cook, clean.
Right.
Like, that's too much for one person.
And that's most
And at the end of the day, like,
to be
there's
honest,
nothing
nowadays.
wrong because, like, how I see it is just like, you know, you just doing your best to show your kids everything you know before you leave. Because we all got to leave here one day.
That's
so
right.
it's like, that's just what I seen. It's like, man, my mom's trying to show me everything she knows. So when she leave here, she know shit, you know, I get whether he do it or not. I did,
you know what you're supposed to do.
You know what you're supposed to, regardless of whatever the fuck you do. Like,
right.
I showed it to you type of shit. And you know what I'm saying? That's all the fuck that we doing. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm kind of glad she did teach me that because I ain't gonna lie, like, I'm gonna still at my kids. It's like, I don't know, it just taught me shit when I old. It's like, then her teaching me a routine taught me self-discipline at a young age, and I won't even fucking realize it.
You didn't even realize
so,
it.
you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't even realize it because it's like, she always just tell me young, she was like, how you move in your house is how you gonna move in real life. Mm-hmm. And I didn't get that shit when I was young, but now that I'm older, it's like, it makes perfectly good sense because she was just like, what you do in your house is basically what you're gonna do as soon as you step outside that motherfucking goddamn house. And like I said, I love music, so now I'm out, I'm out doing music. I was a lit nigga, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, now I'm lit, you know what I'm saying? But I got structure, so it just shows in certain ways in my life, like when you really think about it, like how you moved in your crib is how you really moved outside, like, and that just determines a lot, like how you go, where you go in life.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, I just step back. When you said your moms was trying to, show you the way so you wouldn't have to experience certain things, whatever. Do you feel like if you would have listened more to what she said, you would be in a better situation than going out on your own?
I don't even know how to answer that because I'm so headstrong and independent. Like I always just wanna be me. You know what I'm saying? I'm authentically me. I don't care what nobody else's experience was, what happened to somebody else. Like I just always wanted to. I've always been that type of person where I just wanted to experience life as Camilla, not Lisa, not Willie.
So she said something, or anybody, your friends or anybody, they was like, man, I went through this and went through that. And then you started seeing yourself go through that situation. Did you still go through it, or did you run away from it, or anything like that?
Like start going through the same situation that
like
they
you might
told
say,
me.
like say what my uncles were like, hey bro, you do this shit, this is gonna happen to you, I promise you, Then I start doing the things and I'm like, damn, now I see what he talking about.
Yeah.
So I change it.
Yeah,
right before it happened, like it happened to him.
My granddaddy, when my mom, when I was in college at Winston-Salem State, my parents bought me a car. And my granddaddy told them, y'all buy that damn good, that damn car thing ain't gonna do nothing but leave that damn school. and I did. Like after summer break, I ain't go back because by then I was pregnant. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, thought about it like, dang, I should have, you know what I'm saying, went back to school. I should have told them just keep the car till I drive it when I come home, but I was so adamant, like I want my car here with me. I want my, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just you learn from lessons and stuff like that. And I try my best never to be disappointed when stuff don't go the way that I want it to go.
It really doesn't go the way it's supposed to go though.
Yeah, exactly. And that's how I be thinking, like everything happens for a reason. So whatever happened, even though it didn't turn out how the way I wanted it to turn out, I learned something from it.
It's your journey.
So either way, it was a win-win. I learned something from the situation. I know now what I don't want to do no more, what I don't want to go through no more.
Right. That's like when me and Mizzy was talking on our last podcast, and he was saying like, when he was talking about, we don't know how to be a parent, but we know what not to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that helps us with what to do.
And that's what I had said, because I'm like I told you like on one podcast, I was like, I learned, even though my daddy wasn't there, I learned to the best of my ability how to be a man by like looking at my father from a view. Because like I told, like everybody always tell my time, bro, like you work hard just like your daddy. I'm like, and every time I seen him, I'm like, that nigga always had a job, and that nigga always was like clean. He wasn't like, you know what I'm saying, like no crazy person, nothing like that. Like I say, like I ain't scared to say, you know what I'm saying, like he a good man, but he is a horrible father. Yeah. But then like when I learned his backstory and like what he went through, like, cause I told, like I went down for my 30-something birthday. I was like, bro, I'm gonna pull up on you and chill with you for my birthday. And he just told me, that's the first time I ever knew he told me like how he grew up as a child. And like when the shit that he told me, it's just like, I get why you are now. Growing up, I never understood it, but like, I still learned, like you had said, the best of my ability how to learn.
You
like,
were 30 years old when you did this. Now, what age do you think a child should know the truth about certain things that's happened?
When they become a teenager?
Bro, like
I feel like
so is that 13 or?
I think about 13 because, like I said,
I said 9th grade, like 9th or 8th grade, real talk. Yeah. That would have changed a lot. Cause I ain't gonna lie, my mama kept it the realest with me. Like one day she got on the phone, she was like, cause like growing up, I heard the shit about my daddy, and I ain't gonna lie, that shit influenced me to make me feel certain ways about my dad. And then one day she got on the phone, she was like, I'm gonna keep it real about your dad. She was like, your daddy, when we were married, she was like, he was good. She was like, I was a housewife. She was like, I didn't do nothing. I just took care of the house. That man worked every day. I'm like, man, why the fuck you want to say this when I was growing up? You know what I'm saying?
But
like,
sometimes,
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But like, they count and they own whatever it is, and they're just spewing out because they don't know how to heal it. You know what I'm saying? The trauma, the whatever it is from it. But then like, you saying this in my 30s, so it's just like, she was like, he took care of me. He was a good man, and she was just like, it didn't get bad. And then she admitted to the things that she did wrong too, because she was just like, yo, like, if I didn't have a mouth on me, things probably would have went different. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? She was like, he still did his, but she was like, it was his wrongdoing and my wrongdoing that led to this. And that was, if I heard that, bro, like, after she came back home, you feel what I'm saying? I'm staying over like in apartments. When the apartments I used to stay back over in Charlotte. That's what I was like. She told me, and I was like driving to work. She was telling me this story. And I'm just like, damn. Like if I would have known this earlier, bro. Like,
but it's probably an easier conversation to have when you're an adult.
Yeah, because
instead of talking to a kid, because how do we know that they fully understand what we're trying to tell them?
That's real, because I remember moments I used to ask my mom questions. And it was just like, you could tell, I was like, I want to give you an answer, but
I don't
want to give you that answer. You feel what I'm saying? And it's just like, now it's just like, damn, but like you had said, like,
but that's what
just
I said,
for me,
that could have changed your relationship.
Yeah, that's what I said, because I see how you are.
I
see how you are with your kids. That's why I was like, you know, with me, like I said, I'm gonna take that approach. My homie,
I'm scared to hide certain things from my children.
You see what
I'm saying? Because I don't ever want them to feel like I'm fake as hell to them. Like I'm gonna be real with my kids. Not now at a certain age, you ain't gonna tell your kids you can't pay for some shit or you can't pay for a bill or something. Like, no, I ain't talking about no shit like that. I'm just talking about
just life.
Why ain't you and my mama together? Or something like that. Or there's no need to lie. You see what I'm saying? Or hide that shit from them, bro. So they have that place that they can just like, you know what? Thank you. So I know.
And you never know what the other parent told them.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? Because it's always three sides to a story.
Exactly, three.
Your side, her side, and the truth.
One of my kids say the worst about me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, it can't be from what because, you know.
Yeah, and the crazy part about it with my parents, bro, when I had this separate conversation, they both spoke so highly of each other. So, like, I'm in my 30s, so now I'm, like, dissecting this shit. It's just like, why this shit ain't working? Both of y'all just speaking so good about each other.
I mean, it probably took that many years for them to get to that point in their own life, though.
My dad was like, he was like, bro, he was just like, what your mama ain't want for nothing. He was like, bro, the house was clean. He was like, I come home, because he was in the army. He was like, I come home, be on the field, food cooked, kids taken care of, woo. And you know what I'm saying? He was just like, man, he was like, when we separated, he was like, it messed me up, but he was just like, I already knew that your mama was like going to take care of y'all because of how she took care of me. And it's just like crazy just hearing this stuff, you feel what I'm saying? It's just like, damn, I wish I knew this one. Because, nigga, I know some of the reasons I made some of the decisions how I was lashing out sometimes, how I handled, like, you know, whatever I was going through because of not knowing shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I said exactly shit. Not knowing shit. It's like you want to know, and it's just like this shit.
And that's why I'm fucked up. Because I'm like, that's why I'm like, I am with my kids. Because I'm like, bro, I didn't know nothing.
Right.
I was always assuming, I'm like, I shouldn't ask that. And
I'm like, you scared to ask that. You feel what I'm saying?
Because I'm like, I ain't never, my mom and daddy won't. Nigga, I'm like, I got 2 little sisters. I'm like, how? I ain't even trying to be funny because I ain't never seen my mom and daddy like kiss and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen none of that shit. Like, he like, maybe once or twice that I can remember, bro. But I remember a lot of shit now from back when. You know what I'm saying? Because that's my happy place.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't remember them kissing. Like, better yet, you know, of course, I'm probably asleep when they doing their thing. But like, my daddy would drop me off at my mama's house. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember them living together. Or my daddy worked so damn much. You know, it was like, I'm going to my grandma's house for school. He picked me up after school, take my mama's house. I wake up at my mama's house, take me to my grandma's house, go to school every day.
Yeah. And that's kind
so I don't know, like, bro. But
goddamn, I be with my mama through the week. On the weekend, I be with my daddy. And then, like, you know, it was Carrie. So it was like, one weekend, I go with my daddy. Then the next weekend, Carrie comes, you know what I'm saying, be with me and my mama and type shit, you know what I'm saying? Until, like, you know what I'm saying, later on, like, for, like, middle school, and she got full custody of my brother type shit. But it just be like that. So you just take what you see and, like, move. But, like, I'm going to ask you another question, too, so speaking out of this shit. Do you think, like, you made some mistakes in your life, you know what I'm saying, because, like, your pops wasn't fully around, like, 24/7 type shit?
No.
You don't think so? Like, or do you think, like,
I made mistakes because of what she said.
Okay.
I wanted to experience life on my own and me be my own person because I never want to be like nobody else.
One conversation I had with my pops, I ain't gonna get too deep in it, but he was just like, he was like, if I was there, you probably wouldn't have been through half of that shit because he was like, nigga, he was like, you did the same shit I did. And it was crazy when he said this shit, and I'm like, that shit was just crazy to me because I was just like, nigga, I wasn't even like raised with you or be around you, and I ended up doing a lot of the same shit that you did. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? But he was just like, he was like so sad because he was like, if I was there, I could have saved you from that shit.
But what I'm saying, my daddy was always there until, like I said, I went to jail, nigga, and then right after I got out of jail that same year, my daddy died. You know what I'm saying? So if he was still around, hell yeah, I'll be a better man. You know what I'm saying? I'll say that. But I had to, like I said, I was off the porch early, bro. Everybody knows my grandma and, you know what I'm saying, granddaddy
But your
took care
dad
of
the
me.
type of person to be off the porch. He won't like. He ain't move like.
That's
that.
what I'm saying. I never asked these things, bro. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, so that's
I have
why
to
I
ask.
asked-
So
so
I have to
that's
ask
why-
my
yeah.
uncles and cousins and
So
stuff
that's
like
why I
that.
asked that question. I'm like, some of the things that we did.
But yes, my daddy was like that because my mama told me she had to stop my daddy from doing certain shit.
Yeah, so that's why I had said it's like.
So
basically, we kind of like probably like the same because it's like, bro, like we ended up like growing up. I was like, man, I don't never want to be like my daddy. And
but
that nigga
I
wasn't there.
always want to be like my daddy.
So it was like that
That's the
nigga wasn't
thing.
there, and it's like I end up doing certain things that like he did that won't like always cool. Like I took on negative traits from that shit. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I was just like, that's why I had to ask that question because
Yeah.
I never really talked to you about like your pops or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I just listened to you when you open.
I've learned a lot of things over the years from my other, you know, family members about my daddy. You know what I'm saying? And things like that. But now back to you, Camille.
Hold on, let me speak on this
Okay,
daddy
go
situation.
ahead. My bad.
So, with my father, the question that you asked was, do we think our life would have been different if our father was in our life?
Yeah, because like I ended up making some of the same, I guess, like mistakes that my pops did, and you know what I'm saying. So that's why I was just like, and he was like, if I was there, I could have helped you from that, because he was like, bro, you went through some of the same shit that I went through.
So I think a lot of the reasons that I went through stuff like growing up as a teenager, because I was confused, because like with my mom showed that she loved me. Like by her actions.
Yeah.
She took care of us. She made sure we was good. You know what I'm saying? She showed it with her actions. She was at I was just a cheerleader. She was at every game, every performance. You know, she supported me. You know what I'm saying? But then she never told me that she loved me. My mom is not a affectionate person. So I didn't get hugs from my mom when I was growing up. My mama never told me that she loved. I mean, she may have, but not like on a consistent basis,
Gotcha.
like I do with my sons.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But my dad, on the other hand, he didn't show that he loved me. He never came to none of my games. He always lied to me about stuff. Oh, I'm gonna do this for you, and then you know what I'm saying. Like my dad did some pretty crazy, traumatic, abandonment type stuff towards me when I was a kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so, but every time I was with him, he always, oh, I love you, kiss me, hug me, like show me mad affection. Like when he introducing me to other people, like this my baby. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So in my head, I'm like, so what really is love? Because I got this person who's my parent saying they love me, but they not showing it. And then I have this person who's my parent that shows me that they love me without a doubt, but they never tell me that.
Yeah, it's like one doing acts of service and the other doing words of affirmations, low key.
Right.
Yeah.
So it took for me to go to college and go to take psychology classes and stuff like that. And I start kind of basically trying to figure out my life and figure out what was what, where to place who, and you know what I'm saying? And with my son, my oldest son, I told him the other day, just like you were just saying, you never heard your daddy's story or his testimony or about who he was before you was born and stuff like that until you was 30 years old.
Yeah.
I just told and that's crazy because that's confirmation for me right there. Because I just told my son this week, he was talking to me about, you know, how his daddy talked to him and he can't really communicate like he wants to with his daddy like he does with me. And he's like, and I told him, well, have you ever sat down and talked to your dad about how he was raised, what happened to him when he was a kid, how his mama raised him and stuff like that? I was like, because people are the type of parents about how they were raised. Like, if he don't know how to be a parent, it's because he didn't have a good role model as a parent when he was growing up. You know what I'm saying? And back in the day, I said, your dad grew up in New York. You're growing up down here in the South. I said, they are raised totally different in New York than we are raised down here.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, you gotta get an understanding of your dad and allow him to get an understanding of you. I was like, asking him like, do you want me to sit down and facilitate the conversation? Because I can.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If that's what it takes, because I want them to bond more, and I want him to not only be able to come talk to me about things, but also go talk to his father about things also. Because he don't have a bad father. I mean, his dad may not have been there as much as he would have liked him to be, or as much as I would have liked him to be, but he haven't been a bad father. You know what I'm saying? And that's with both of my baby daddies. They ain't been bad fathers, but they ain't been perfect fathers either, you know?
Yeah.
And so it's just like with life is so hard. It's hard to figure out people. You never know what people went through and they never told you about it. You never
that motherfucker.
Yeah, and the way, because I've been through a lot of stuff that, like, if I told y'all, it would blow your mind.
Like fast, like me and you, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Long as we been friends, we just got.
We still start opening up to each other.
We just now talking about real life, and I notice how we be on the phone where it's just like. One conversation when we first knew each other used to be about this shit, but now we talking about life with each other. Like you, like bro, like you
because y'all growing and maturing.
Ask me questions like, bro, I just want your advice, and I come to you with shit. You like, what's going on? I tell you what, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, we ain't blood, nigga, but you family to me at this goddamn point. You feel what I'm saying? So I get where you coming from. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I pray that like your son does have that conversation because it just helped me like heal. You know what I'm saying? It's like because even after that conversation, I told him I was like. I can understand. It's no excuse, but at least I understand.
You get a better understanding.
You know what I'm saying? At least I understand. So now, like, when I see my dad, it's just like, because when people get older, like, certain habits just ain't going to change. It's like, I set him for where he at. Before, I never knew, so it used to, like, fuck me up in my head.
Yeah.
So now it's like, now I know. So it's like, man, he went through this. You know what I'm saying? Whatever he going, that's just him. It's just like, you got to forgive. But like I said, God don't tell you to forgive just to forgive that person. But it's like to help you heal. So you can forgive, understand, heal, and move forward for you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I tell people, like, my dad wasn't there, but he taught me a lot. You know what I'm saying? Even without him being there, just like even having that conversation, like, you know, like you said, you know what not to do. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, I guess God blessed me to have a lot of positive traits my dad does have. Like, shit, I got him. So he's like, every time he see me, he's like, I see you. You know what I'm saying? It was like, every time I see you, I see me when I was at your age type shit. So I'm like, yeah, I can respect that shit, though.
And forgiveness is not for the other person. It's for yourself.
That's something I learned probably 2 years ago.
If you don't do nothing else, anybody who have ever trespassed against you, you have to go back and forgive them because you don't even know that when you not forgiving them, it's eating your soul up. True. It ain't bothering them. They don't give a damn.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? It's really eating you up on the inside because you going to think about it, or if you see them or if somebody do the same thing that you seen them do, it's going to remind you of them. You know what I'm saying? And like,
shit.
yeah.
And that's kind of why I tell you, that's why I move the way I be moving with certain people. It's like, there ain't no animosity towards nobody, but you know what I'm saying? I see, what's up, bro? You know what I'm saying? But I know where to go with you.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna be like, oh, let's go chill, go got them get some drinks, and it's just like, what's up, bro? You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I forgave my dad when I say my daddy, one day he beat me down so bad, like, verbally.
Okay.
When I say he was like, you gonna be on welfare for the rest of your life. You ain't gonna never be, like, just talk straight trash to me like I was a chick on the street. And I'm his only daughter. You know what I'm saying? And for years, like, I would not talk to him. I didn't call him. I hadn't seen my daddy for years, and I started taking this women's Bible study class. Miss Legina, shout out to Miss Legina. But she had a women's Bible study class, and we used to go every week. And when I say within those few weeks, she helped grow me so much in my faith. And I to the point where I went to my dad's gym one day. I pulled on him. A lot of you ain't seen him in years. Pulled up on the nigga. Told him to come outside so I could talk to him. And I straight up told him, I don't know what I did to you or if I disrespected you. Because the argument was because I was taking up for my mama. He was basically trying to say, like, oh, your mama using the child support for this, that, and that. And I'm like, no, my mom's using the child support to take care of me. My mom takes care of me without a shadow of a doubt. Anything I want, need, she get it. So she's using the child support funds for the right thing, you know? And so my dad just like getting in an argument with me about that or whatever, and he just started talking junk to me because I was taking up for my mom.
I think he was just hurt. Period.
He was
And
hurt.
that's the thing. So he didn't fully mean what he said for sure.
He was
hurt.
hurt.
I done said a lot of hurtful shit with people, and that's why I say that.
But you can't.
You can't.
Well, to people, I'm saying to your kid though. Have you said a lot of hurtful stuff to your kid?
I ain't calling them bitches and hoes and nothing like that.
Well, he ain't calling me no bitch and no hoe.
I ain't saying it like that, but you know what I'm talking about. No, that's how y'all. I mean, listen. But what I'm telling you is, everybody know how I talk. If you know me, you know how I talk.
Yeah.
To people, you know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is no. But yes, I've cursed at my kids and things like that because, like I said, you have to understand certain things. But the reason I say this is because you might have not known the whole backstory or whatever, and you defending your mother. Not saying you right or wrong, but she's right or wrong.
Right.
But you don't know everything, and like I said,
that's true.
I'm hurt from shit.
Mm-hmm.
So he might have been hurt from something. So he's like, damn, now you got my daughter on your side.
Yeah.
Because like my pops,
so I know, you know what I'm saying?
Like my pops,
and that's just how he didn't mean that shit like
my
you
pops
might have heard.
A nigga when he was just like, oh, that's how y'all feel? Fuck it, I'm gone.
Right.
And so now this nigga like, you know, he ain't the type, he don't argue. My dad, he don't argue. He ain't about to do no. Cause I don't know. I guess it's
so you don't deserve none of that shit. But what I'm saying is, when you said that shit, I felt like it was my situation.
But I went to my dad and I told him to his face. I said, I forgive you for anything that you said to me, done to me, didn't do for me. I forgive you. And I asked him to forgive me. And when I say my life has been so blessed ever since I did that, like blessings, like me and my sons never go without. Never. I don't care. My mama be like, oh, why would you do that? You don't got. Baby, I'm not worried about it. I pray. I don't worry about stuff because I pray. You know what I'm saying? And God always deliver for me and my kids.
Facts. Pray, don't worry.
on that shit because that's kind of how it was to me too, in a sense. Like that's why I want to go see my pops on my birthday because it's just like I told him, I was like, bro, like I forgive you.
You have to.
Like it's like you got to, but like even when I told him, like I told him because I remember like it was like he like was going on a mountain trip with his wife, so he was like, come out here and see me, woo woo woo. So I'm out there, you know what I'm saying, like in the mountains and shit or whatever. And so I don't know, she did like Chris, so we just sit in the room talking. I was like, yo, I just want to let you know, like I forgive you, but like I told him, I was like, I don't forgive you to forgive you. I was like, I forgive you, you know what I'm saying, like, to heal and move forward. Like, I just randomly just said this shit to him because I was playing the game in that motherfucker. And so then, like, when I said that to him, it just allowed him to open up and say the things, like, cause so it's kind of like you had said, it's like, once you forgive, like, a person, it's like, God just starts to heal you and bless you in certain ways you never fathomed you would, like, gain. Because it's like, with me saying that, now this nigga done opened up and told me his life story. Mm-hmm. All the questions since I was fucking goddamn in the goddamn 5th grade I wanted to know. Nigga, I got all the answers right then and there. Yeah. And then like I left there feeling happy. I'm like, you know what? I know where you at now, and it's just like I accept you for who you are as my motherfucking father. You know what I'm saying? I can't harbor on this bad shit, let it corrupt my life and fuck me up and make bad choices. I ain't gonna like, you know what I'm saying? Like these thoughts in my head probably like made me do certain women wrong or so just certain things. I'm just gonna keep it real. You feel what I'm saying? But like now since I got that healing for myself, like I left there like being a different person. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like I respect, like I fully get where you coming from that shit. Like it just healed you in ways you never thought you would honestly be healed. Just that's saying right. Like I forgive you. You know what I'm saying? So I respect that for real. So that's real shit.
Now we getting towards our time, but before we get out of here, I do want to say something about this child support shit. Yeah, I'm talking about child support again. I feel like child support is unconstitutional. I'm just being honest. I don't support it. I don't like that shit. Because I gave certain situations on last podcast where my homie, his baby mom put him on child support, and then I'm like, you got to pay $600 damn, but he ain't even got a place to stay. He getting on his feet, he getting all this shit, and he take care of his child. You see what I'm saying? But she's still getting money. So I'm just like, fuck child support. I don't believe in it. I don't like it. I believe that a father, regardless of what you and the mother went through, you had a fucking child. So you need to take care of that child to your best capability. You know what I mean? Now, if you giving her money and she not spending on the right things, then it's like, come on, bro. You see what I'm saying? because I know some women have, and you know, whatever. And I don't feel like a man should be paying your bills, though. You know what I mean? So yes, the child support needs to go to that child. So if a man paying $500 a month.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna come back to that.
Say he paying $500 a month. Yes, that child is with you majority of the time, right? But if that's the case of him just paying child support, really, most men on child support because they don't want to take care of their kids. But there is some men that want to be there for their kids and can't be there for their kids because of the mama. And they're still on child support. So that's what I'm really talking about.
Okay. Well, every situation is different with child support because, I mean, it seemed like to me the people who get a lot of money be the women who abuse it.
Right.
And the people who get a little bit of money be the ones who really take care of their kids and who really
Do you
need
believe
it.
in child support?
Yes.
Only
of course I do. I get child support. It ain't that much.
But you believe in child support because of what though? Because the daddy ain't doing it.
Well, I didn't sign my baby daddy up for child support. He signed himself up for child support.
Okay.
His mama encouraged him to sign himself up for child support.
When our kid child as much, then you need to.
Yeah, our kid was probably like 6 months
so
old.
You wasn't the type of person like fuck this shit. I'm about to go.
I'm about to go
pursue
take
this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you.
Now,
he went and signed himself up for child support.
What I'm asking is
respect to him. I don't know who you are, but respect to you.
Well, I ain't saying it like no. Respect. This is what I want to say.
No, I'm just saying respect to that.
True. Because he still want to take care of his child.
I really don't.
But I never got an increase or nothing like that since he been on child support, and he been on there for like 12 years.
But like I said, the more you gotta.
So I'm still getting the same amount from 12 years. You know what I'm saying?
But
which is nothing really.
So the way life is like I said. So I tell one more time. I would rather pay you to get off child support and take care of my damn child than to fucking keep paying this bullshit money that you can't even do nothing with no fucking way like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, or I don't know, bro. I just feel like if I gotta pay child support, that's what you.
Well, listen, this is the thing that men.
What do you mean by that's what you getting?
That all you getting is the fucking child support. If I can't,
that's wrong though.
If I can't, no, I don't care. If I can't if I can't be a man and be there for my daughter and see her when I want to see her.
If you trying to be in your
I miss
kids'
8 years of my daughter's life. That's what you want, that motherfucking money, bitch. Take the money then. Yeah. That's point blank, period. You want to argue with me? Take the goddamn money. Take the fucking money. Don't ask me for shit. If I say I'm gonna give you some money to take my child support, you like, man, fuck that money. Bitch, I'm saying take my child support and let me get my child because you can barely take care of him. Mm-hmm. Let's be parents. Like, stop being a bitch.
Yeah.
Like, be real, bro. You being a bitch.
Nah.
You trying to hurt me, nigga, so don't fuck that bitch.
Yeah,
take the white man money. He telling me I gotta pay you. Take that bitch ass money. That ain't taking care of no child, nigga.
It really ain't, though.
I don't give a fuck how much money it is. It ain't taking care of no fucking child.
Because I get where you coming from, because you like, you still being a father in your daughter's life is like more than that goddamn.
You goddamn right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you being a father though.
But not to all my kids is what I'm saying. So it don't, just because I'm good for 2 of them, don't make me feel no better. Mm-hmm. If these my kids, I'm gonna take care of my kids.
Yeah.
However I gotta do it, I don't give a fuck what I gotta do, bitch. I do it. Mm-hmm. It's gonna get done. But if you don't believe in me or believe I'm gonna do that shit, fuck you, nigga. Take that money.
But
don't call me with shit.
But have you showed her that she could believe in you though?
Man, come on, cuz.
I'm just saying.
Look,
because people be like, cause
you right, but okay, I can't show you nothing when you don't allow me to.
Okay.
Or you want to disappear? What the fuck I'm supposed to do?
Cause you know once they cancel that child support, they can't go back on there till 3 years later.
Well, either way, but I'm saying if that little bit of money making you feel that comfortable where you still can't take care of your shit, then bitch, come on, bro.
I ain't trying to be a voucher, but I know exactly who the fuck you talking about.
Of course, and I ain't got everybody know my baby mama.
With that.
But I'm talking about I'm not the only person that go through this shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that's why I was like that shit be
so that's why it bothers the fuck out of me,
nigga.
nigga.
You talking about be crazy in the mother.
You miss your kids' life, damn, and then yeah, you can do it later on, but it's like all that rebuilding shit, nigga. It's like it's fucking mentally draining, bro. When you done tried, and you like, bitch, why the fuck? It's what they call it insanity when you keep doing the same shit over and over. So
but keep doing it though, because one day she's gonna break and she gonna have no other choice.
Yeah, but it's like that's
and
why
I feel like
when is it time to start talking to your child about saying certain things? You see what I'm saying? Because it's like
you talking about that incident,
nigga, just the whole situation. Why I ain't been there? You see what I'm saying? It ain't my goddamn fault, nigga. I ain't never ran. Bitch, I've always been here.
You ain't. And I'm gonna say that.
You said I ain't always been there?
No, I'm saying you have. I'm saying like you saying you have. Like no, like. Cameron, no.
I'm real about my shit.
No,
I'm real about my shit. I ain't got a lot. I ain't perfect.
Cause I know what you talking about. I'm saying,
But I
you
love
ain't
my kids,
perfect,
nigga.
But I can vouch for my nigga because I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like
I done tried
a lot of
done
niggas
this.
try to throw your name in the dirt.
Yeah.
And when motherfuckers came in, I'm like, nah, fuck that. Cause nigga, I know because for that Pacific event, nigga, I was in the midst of it. You feel what I'm saying? Like not the full. I ain't know the full thing, but it's just like a nigga. I felt bad. I'm like, damn, and like. I get it, bro. I mean, I don't get it because I about understand, like, nigga, what you saying ain't no cap. That's what I'm just saying. Because a lot of people, you know, like, people say shit. So I'm just like, nah, like that, nah, you can't speak about that.
So I'm like I said, so things have changed, but it still hurts me from years ago.
Yeah.
Right, obviously. But I'm just like, I'm trying to figure out, because, let me be honest here, I don't give a fuck. It's just like, she's a stranger to me now.
Your daughter?
Yes. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, you wouldn't even be acting the way you act if I was there.
Yeah.
Like I don't like this.
I definitely feel like kids should have their fathers.
So whoever was being a father towards
life.
her, they got you obviously weren't doing the right fucking shit.
And I nigga,
you see what I'm saying?
For that shit too.
So that's all I'm
that
saying. Because
crazy.
certain shit just ain't. I don't give a fuck, nigga. You a little girl. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, until I can be in a position where I can do whatever, and that's how I don't feel like I should have to pay thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to be a good father or to be a father in general. My mom and daddy, that's what I was asking too, because my mom and daddy, and it wasn't no fucking child support. My daddy be like, hey, Buck, give me goddamn wild money. I walk in there like, hey, Ma, where my brother at? You see what I'm saying? That's how I went to my mom's house.
But niggas ain't doing that now.
But I know, but that's how my daddy was. So that's how I always want to be. If my daughter needs some shit,
how much did your daddy pay for child support? If you don't mind me asking.
You said how much did he pay?
Yeah,
he had
like
to pay from like me and my brother. So he was in the military, so I don't want no ducking and dodging that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know the cap, but like my mom was like saying like she was getting a straight amount because it was like my story was like I struggled, but I didn't struggle how my niggas struggle. You feel what I'm saying? It was just like. My mom's single, raising 2 kids, so I didn't grow up in the hood. But it'd be like she tried to put us like in a nice neighborhood and raise us there. So then, like when shit got too expensive, it's like we gotta go find something cheaper. So like every 3 to 4 months, nigga, we fucking moving. You feel what I'm saying? So that was my struggle. So I'm like, nigga, we bros. Like I tell people, it's all different types of struggle.
It's 3 different types of child support. Type
you know what I'm saying?
Shit
So it's just like for him, he won't missing it, but it was just like, you know what I'm saying? It was just like I don't know what bill she had to pay, but it was just like sometimes like, okay, we here. I guess they ain't enough. We gotta keep motherfucking going. But it was enough for us like to keep surviving in the sense that she was able to still go find something or go make something.
But you got the child support with a nigga who got money.
Yeah.
Some 50-cent shit or something, and you paying $10,000 a month. Nigga, a child don't
But
need
he
$10,000
won't there, so it was like for him.
You know what I'm
and he
saying?
said that he was like, I thought y'all was always cool because I paid my motherfucking money every month. I'm like, nigga, I want cool, bitch. Like, what the fuck you mean?
Right,
nigga?
but what I'm saying is, and like I said, then you got niggas.
So that's why when you say like, when I hear your story, that's why I said like, because I grew up in a different environment. It's like, damn, my nigga trying to be there and he can't. And it's like, my daddy thought, nigga, shit, this money good enough. Fuck it. So it's just like when seeing I like, you know what I'm saying? So me growing up seeing certain shit, it's like, damn, that's why I'm like, nigga, kudos to you, because I'm like, nigga, I wish my dad was like you. Like, nigga, fuck the money. I wish you was there, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? It's like you trying to be there and you can't, so it's making you say, fuck everything, because I can't. No matter how hard I try, I can't. And so I just respect it.
Except for like my niggas like, bro, you can pay that like $25K. I'm like, $25K to goddamn see my child, nigga, you stupid as hell. Like, to me, I ain't saying it's stupid as hell, but why the fuck not take care of my other kids and my situation?
When you think about everything you gotta take on, it is stupid because it's like, bro, like why would I drop all of this and I still got 2 other kids, you know what I'm saying, in the household and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. It's just like,
so I gotta go to
so
court, pay a lawyer just to be a daddy. That's the craziest shit I ever heard in my life.
Wow. It's like,
how old is your kid?
What, 12, 13? Should be 13. You see what I'm saying? But it's like I missed all these years, but it's like I can make shit better as I go, but it's like, first of all, you gotta respect me, because I am your daddy. Mm-hmm. She very disrespectful. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. And I'm like, I don't know. I ain't never felt that. Yeah. So it's something I'm dealing with, you know what I'm saying? Mom, I'm just like, I don't know what you got going on, but damn, bitch. Like, I'm trying to help shit, and you just don't let me. If that whoever you dealing with, that nigga, let him be. But, you know, that ain't even a problem. But it is a problem sometimes. It's like, damn, who my kids around?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And I don't know. I can't do nothing. No, I don't care what you doing exactly, but I do. Because you my baby mama. Regardless of how, you know, dislike
And whatever you
like,
do is going to affect the kids,
her,
especially
yeah.
if they
so
live in
even
the
if I'm
household
fucking up
with
around
you.
my kids, bro, I tell my kids all the time, I'm fucking up, nigga, tell me something.
That's why
you don't like something, tell me
nigga,
something.
like off the gate.
Because we got to communicate. Because I hate assuming shit.
Yeah.
And if I'm the last to know, shit, you gonna be the last to get whatever the fuck you want. Because I need to be the first to know things. That's how I feel. And I'm sorry.
I mean, that's
just how I feel. Because I've always been left out. But if I'm making sure this done or whoever making sure things get done, it's like we need to know.
Yeah.
You want to hide shit from us, nigga? I'm gonna hide that fucking phone. If I don't whoop ass, bro, I'll take your phone away. It felt like these kids ain't got no life nowadays.
But yeah, like I was saying, like my kid's dad signed himself up for child support or whatever, and he's paying for 2 kids, and it's not a lot of money. But to me, I much rather you pay the little bit of money you pay.
But does he still see him? See, that's what I'm
not
saying.
like talking about it.
Well, okay, that's what I'm saying.
Sound like my pops, because like I said, my pops paid the money. Was like, if I can't,
but do you think?
Bro, that money don't mean shit.
It don't, because I told him that.
Do you think $280 a month is enough to raise 2 teenage boys?
Nigga, my mom was getting more than that. I told my daddy to say, nigga, that wasn't enough. Nigga, bitch, I needed you. Like, I remember like one time I used to cry to my mama like, nigga, why my daddy don't want to come see me? So it's like after I hear stories, like I get why now, but it's just like, nigga, fuck that money. Because it's like, even though you sending this money, nigga, I still struggle. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? I still struggle, nigga. That's what I was like, nigga, I still struggle. Like, you want this, so you thinking everything okay. It ain't okay, nigga.
But child support, like I said, it's just another bill. But it's like, I would rather just give my baby mama that fucking money.
Can I tell y'all my struggle as a single parent?
Yeah, share that shit.
Okay, so being a single parent or whatever, like, okay, he does pay his child support. I'm so happy about that because at the time he won't. Mm-hmm. You feel me? But he does pay his child support, so I'm happy about that. But because it's not a lot, I had to go out and get a second job. I got a side gig. I do hair on the side. So I'm trying to make as much money as I can so I can raise these 3 boys, you know what I'm saying? And that takes time away from me being a parent.
The mom, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? And it's so frustrating because, like I said, this year I won't be able to go to all my son's football games or all his basketball games. Before, last year, the year before that, nigga, every game I'm there in the crowd. EJ, pay attention. You know what I'm saying? I can't, just on top of them.
Yeah, but don't let that shit eat you alive because at the end of the day, like, as a kid, I'm just saying because I was the kid that grew up with the single mom who had to do every fucking thing she did. It was like, came to points where it's just like, and I feel like, I ain't gonna say they like me, but it's like, they gonna understand that because you showed what type of mother you was, so it's like, my mama just out there trying to get it. So I that's how I looked at my mama, because like certain moments I'm like, damn, I wish she was here, but I get it because I understand what she dealing with.
And that's what I'm hoping and praying that
so like, you don't have to.
But the thing, that's why you communicate with them.
But the thing of the matter is, like, I didn't communicate with my mom. I guess for me, it's like I feel like since I grew up through it and showed it, because it was like you seem like, I ain't gonna say you was a consistent mother, so they gonna know. And like you said, one of your kids already, like, you know what I'm saying, grown, he knows. Mm-hmm. Nigga, by the time before I went to college, I knew who the hell my mama was. Right. So, like, nigga, I used to pray something. I never talked bad about, nigga, you even know me now. Let somebody say something bad about my mama, nigga, the trunk getting popped, nigga, on God. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like at the end of the day, he know. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm just letting you know as a mother, they know that they'll never, don't let that eat you up, because I know that my mama the fuck up.
I'm trying my best to figure out how I can get to the game.
She was like, he told me, she's like, you don't know how fucked up I felt, like how many birthdays, you know what I'm saying, how many Christmases you ain't get shit, and I had to like make up with my text me how bad the person made me feel, because she was like, I don't remember this. She
majority of people feel like that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? She was just, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, like, don't let it eat you, because as a child, like, I understood it as them being young men, like they understand who there and who ain't there. That's why I tell my mom, I understood who was there and who won't there. That's why I got the 3 tabs on my motherfucking chest. My grandma, my mama, my aunt. Nigga, I was raised by a tribe of women. You
Yeah,
feel what I'm saying? So it's just like, and I tell you, these are three, you know what I'm saying? Like, these are three women, and my aunt Tanya, RIP to her too. You feel what I'm saying? But it's just like, we understand that we might not speak it, but we know. So your kids, like, nigga, your sons know. So don't let that eat you up. Like, you just doing the best you can with the 24 hours you got.
I mean, my mama never went to my games and shit like that either. But I never looked at her less of a woman or nothing like that because I knew she had to do what she had to do. Whatever.
Like,
now with my daddy, that's a
different story.
That my daddy won't at my games and it used to piss me off.
He won't. I'm like, nigga, you can send him money, but you ain't even there, nigga. You feel what I'm saying?
But I had to understand my daddy had to work too.
And as a vulnerable moment, my son literally had like a breakdown. And when I talked to him about it to see what was the issue was, he did say, you know, that he wished that his dad and, you know, them
I had that exact same moment.
More, and I cried about it because I'm like, I don't want my son to feel like this.
Because as a woman, you can't answer it.
I can't control it.
You can't control it or answer it. Because I asked my mom, I said, why won't my daddy see me, bro? She just looked at me like you had said you cried. She cried. I remember that same exact conversation I had with my mom because she don't got the answer because she not him. Right. You feel what I'm saying?
That just hurt my heart.
I'm just saying, as a young man, growing, he knows.
That just hurt my heart so bad because the fact that a kid, they want their parents to be a part of their life.
Exactly. So it's like, but they ain't gonna never question you, bro. I know they not, because I was a product of that. You feel what I'm saying? They ain't gonna never question you because they know who was there. And they darkest moments, so goddamn it, like they see their mama working 2 jobs. They see shit. I'm eating. I got food. Nigga, I might not be, like as a kid, you wish a lot of shit. But goddamn it, my mama do the motherfucking best she can to make sure she can get me every motherfucking thing I want. Nigga, I wanted a 1060. Nigga, I got the N64 and the PlayStation that bitch both drive. I don't know how the fuck she did it.
And see,
she made it happen.
Exactly. And I know you've done the same thing for your kids.
There's a lot of things with that too. Just like you said, I don't know how she did it, but she made it happen. Sometimes it's still that village that you don't see.
Yeah.
Cause we kids. Cause I was thinking about that when you said it. Cause my grandma I thought everything came from my grandma. Everything. I was like, damn, grandma got me the PlayStation. Grandma got me these shoes. Grandma got me this. Damn, my mom and daddy get me. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all got me little things. Y'all taking me places, but really, they just giving it to her to go shopping because they ain't got time to do it because they working. Or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? But I never understood that shit. Yeah, so my whole life, I'm thinking my grandma just spoiling me the whole time, but it's really everybody chipping in. And grandma got the good credit cards or whatever, so she going to, get that shit and, pay it back. But, so that's what I'm saying. So we don't know what the fuck is going on as children.
We don't.
So that's why I always want to tell my kids.
That comes back to what you were saying. Yeah, you gotta be. I mean, people don't want to have these serious conversations with their kids, but I feel like when they become teenagers, you have to start preparing them for life.
For real life.
For real life.
You can't mask a child forever, bro, and that's just real.
I mean, most women are being mothers at 16.
Because my mother tried to mask me from it.
So it's you have to prepare yourself, bro. I wasn't ready to be no daddy.
Yeah, exactly.
I wasn't ready to be no daddy. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, shit, I don't know what the fuck I need to do.
I know my mom.
But I figured the shit out.
But I was 20 years old when I had my first son, and I wasn't really ready to be a mother.
For real?
But yeah, I was 20 years old. It was like
my mama had me when she was 20. That's crazy as shit.
We got a lot of similarities in our stories.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
But now, like me and my oldest son, we have the best relationship. And somebody hit me up the other day and was like, I can't put up there, it's his best friend's birthday. And I was like, what? I didn't even know that he thought of me as his best friend, but it touched my heart because, like, I try to have a good relationship with him, and I try not to judge him or condemn him about the stuff, but I'm going to be your mama, too. Exactly. You ain't finna be in them streets. You need to come home at this time, but I'm going to give a little pull and take. You doing this, you doing that, you grown, you make your own decisions. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. But that's crazy. I still try to steer.
That's wild as fuck, bro. Like,
I still try to steer him in the right direction. Like, I don't try to make him do what I want him to do. I just give him the tools and let him do the rest. Right. Because you have to learn how to have a mind of your own, too. I can't hold your hand and walk you through it all the way till you 40 years old. I can't do that.
Some women do that.
Some moms do that.
I
that's
can't.
What and that's what And that's why I be feeling like, it goes to another chapter. That's why I say I feel like that cripples like men being men. Because like I hear a lot of black women be like, yo, like this nigga do anything for his mama, but he won't do shit for me. And it's just like sometimes I feel like cause like
their mama's boys
the mama didn't know how to let go.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like on some for real G shit. And so that's why I'm like, that's why I feel like a lot of black women be like, oh, he a mama's boy. And it's like because his mama never really like she protected him so much. But you get why. But it's like even though it's like I said, it's not an excuse, but you get why because I mean I done been through this is what I've been through growing up. I don't want my kids to ever experience that. So, but it's like at the same time, it's like as a mother, it's like you gotta learn. When it's like a black mother raising a man, it's like you gotta let a man fail, cause that's when he learns how to become a motherfucking man on some for real G shit.
So I got something funny about my kids. So I always tell my sons that I don't want them to date a white woman.
Would you date a white? Cause you about to sound just
I never thought about even dating a white man.
You about to
I'm not saying that I won't. I'm not saying that I won't date a white man, but I've never thought about it.
I date white girls.
But just like the reason why I said, and I explain everything to my sons when I talk to them. And so my middle son, he is a chick magnet, okay? All the girls after him because he's an athlete and he's one of the best at what he, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He real popular with it. So I'm just like, the reason why I'm telling them this as a child, this don't necessarily mean when you become an adult and stuff like that, not to date white women. But as a teenager, you out here trying to date these little white girls or whatever. I be telling my sons like, no, you was raised by a black woman. Okay, first and foremost. Second of all, most of these girls that's in school and stuff, when something don't go their way, they will lie. They will. I done seen so many men, athletes, because they didn't get their way.
But black girls will do the same thing. Majority of the white girls that grow up with certain shit, yes,
I can't see it.
I've seen it.
I can't see no black girl talking about, oh, he raped me just because she didn't get her way. You get what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm wrong for saying that.
I deal with a white woman and
you grown. Yeah. But when they up under my roof, don't bring no white woman in my house.
Hey.
And my son got a little black girlfriend now, and I love her. I want you to date a smart, black, intelligent, beautiful black queen.
I don't feel like you wrong for saying it because it's like as a black woman, like we only see what we know. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like you can't knock a motherfucker.
That color is color, man. But
you
I understand.
But I'm not racist. I love white people. He got white friends. Love them to death.
I understand what you're saying though, because you're saying like
I'm just trying to protect my kid.
I've had two girls of both races, black and
never
white.
dated a white girl in my life.
Just because they didn't get what they wanted, they was gonna be like, well, I'm gonna tell people this and this happened. I'm like, bitch, for real? All right, say no fucking more. And I'm thinking like, I'm either, whatever. I don't know what the fuck about to happen.
Right.
But I can't control nobody.
What I will say about what you said is, it's like,
more than likely it's gonna be proven. It has happened all over through history.
A racial issue,
but this has happened through history.
But I feel like different races do that same thing, but in a different form. Because I've seen black women be like, "Oh, I'm pregnant," and then like tell a nigga that, and they be like, "Fuck that," they be like, "Well, fuck that shit. I ain't gonna have it then." Then they lie and still had the motherfucking kid anyway. Is it the same thing? I mean, like it's what's the same? Different, totally same shit. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like. That's how I look at it as.
I don't even know why I feel like that. I just feel strong about it. Yeah. Like, if my son make it to the NBA, I don't want him taking no white girl with him. I want that nigga
that won't suck his ass out the same way
that she won't. I ain't saying that she won't.
I know why. Because
I'm not saying that she won't.
I know why because
that's what you know. That's what you've seen.
But I said I want you to get a black, intelligent, beautiful black woman, not no hood rat black girl. Like no,
it ain't even that. But it's just the fact that it's like. Because I think of the same thing, and it's nothing because, like I said, I'm not racial either.
It's just a lot of intelligent women that are not mentally stable for relationships.
I'm gonna say this, and I really don't care how nobody feel about it, but it's like I feel like a black woman is gonna understand me quicker than a white woman.
Yeah, because y'all grew up in the same.
But what I'm saying is,
culture.
a white woman grow up in that shit. Or what if a white boy grow up in that
If they
shit?
grow up in it, I feel like it's a different. And maybe that's what I should say. You shouldn't be equally yoked.
I say you used to looking at preppy people,
Yeah.
and you thinking like, hell no, they gonna got them slam your ass with something
Like
bad
in my
happen.
head, it's like I feel like a black
Being
woman
in the
is
city
gonna
like this.
understand like racism before
Nigga,
a motherfucking white
that's all I
woman
dated in
do.
high school was
And
white women.
then
So that's what I'm
I've seen
saying.
so many stories, like real life stories, where their family got them out here searching for black niggas, and they really planning some shit to do to this nigga.
Right.
You feel me?
So that's what I'm
Ain't no
saying.
black people about to do that shit, not like talking about it.
And I'm not gonna lie,
Shit.
what scared
Right.
me is it's like every one of my niggas that has dated a black girl in my head, it's like, yo, like she was the reason he got locked up. So it made me paranoid.
dated a black girl?
No, a white girl.
Oh, a white
So
girl.
it's like,
black
so my bad, fucked up. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little saucy, a little saucy, as you can motherfucking see. But that's what made me paranoid. I'm not gonna lie, like every motherfucking homie I had, like, oh, I'm dating Woo, and like I said, I'm not
Anytime,
racist,
nigga,
but it just stuck in my head.
But
It's
I'm
like,
saying with
it
me, it's been black girls.
That sent you to jail,
So
or
Or
that
tried to,
so a
or
white
tried
girl never
to.
got you locked up.
No.
Never.
Now, no, nigga. The only thing everything happened with me was people assuming shit. Police like, oh, this black nigga around with this white woman. Woo! You see what I'm saying? Some shit
right,
like that.
stick with your kind.
But that's what I'm
Like-
saying, bruh. Let's be real, nigga. Just
I'm
like when I
just
try to
saying,
sue, motherfuckers, when I try to sue motherfuckers because they pulled me over because I was with two of my white boys, which are my producers and my engineer, and I got pulled over because they said, "Oh, we just see you leave with these white motherfuckers, and you pull up at Hargraves, nigga." Like, come on, bruh. Yeah, I pulled up Hargraves, bitch, to get my car. That's what my car is.
I just don't know why
it's a lot,
I feel.
bro.
I don't know what triggered me to feel that way.
Racist, and I support.
But
interracial.
yeah.
now
Like,
my
it's just how I feel.
like my, you know, my
It's just for
grandfather.
what I seen, bro. It's just like I don't know. It's like
Anybody can do
black man,
anything.
it's like, I don't know,
no.
I'm just cautious
You just
over my
gonna,
life.
the way the system is, you're gonna believe a white person before a white woman before you believe a black woman on some shit like that.
Facts.
That's why.
Like
That's
I don't know,
why.
like you went to Chapel Hill High, but I don't know if you.
Nigga, you in the East. There was way more white
No,
people.
but what I'm
preppy
saying
ass.
is, did you ever hear the story? I mean, I don't want to say, but like the story of a young fella who got arrested and he was dating this white girl, and due to the fact that he broke up with her, she lied and burnt herself with a cigarette, but said he did it. And you know what I'm saying, woo woo woo, but he got locked
But
up.
I done seen that with more black women than I have
never
white.
have.
But I have, because I guess I done been got the wrong places.
And
You
I
just
said,
attracted the
due to
white
that
women.
shit. Like it's like I said, I'm not racist. but
All
it's
my
like,
kids are black. You see what I'm saying? That's
And
all
like,
I'm
for me,
saying
it's
though.
just
I've
like,
dated both
man,
races, but I'm saying.
in my head, it's like I never want to go through that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Cause like no matter what me and a black woman have,
Bro, I tell you all the time, it's that person, bro. It's that person you dealing with.
Yeah.
But
So
I ain't
that's
gonna
why
lie.
she said an intelligent
Yeah,
black woman ain't gonna act goddamn retarded all the
Because I ain't
time.
gonna lie, I've
Excuse me.
seen some black women, but like I don't know, bro. Like just believing off the strength of that, bro. Like some words.
Because
and the only reason why he got out is because like the girl's friend told the truth. That's how he got out.
Right, and I believe it.
And I'm like, that
And this
shit
happened
is
when we
crazy.
was in high school.
Yes. I talk to you after. I talk to you after it's over.
I might know who you talking about.
Shit, what's
I already know.
fuck
But
that.
anyway,
I'm like,
look, y'all, we might have to get a part 2. You know what
We
I'm saying?
definitely gonna have to have a
We actually
part
we went
two.
over time, man. She said she down for a
Y'all
part
niggas
two.
just add me to the show.
Hey,
You
bro,
feel me?
will,
Hey,
bro.
you
On
feel
my
me?
mama,
We ain't got no
we
problem
will.
with that.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, we looking for different angles, like on this
you
shit,
know,
bro. Like I
you
ain't
know,
gonna lie, I
definitely.
enjoyed this whole podcast.
I thought you
with
had
bro.
somebody else that might have wanted to join in.
Look, that's crazy because my friend who brother I just
Yeah.
did. I was like, you need to come to Chopper Hill and join the podcast too. You know what
either
I'm
way,
saying?
look, we'll come back.
It's gonna be a part two.
It's gonna be a part 2 of
It
this.
is gonna be a part 2. It's been a
Because
real
I definitely
ass
didn't
dope
finish, and you know, we
conversation
try to
for
keep it a
real.
little short and sweet. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have a part 2, man. But look, we out this motherfucker, man. It's your
Thank
boy Jay Not the
y'all for
Boss.
having
Shout out
me.
to Camille.
No,
You know what I'm
thank you
saying?
for taking the time to come, bro.
Hey,
I've never,
y'all tap in. Well, you know
yeah.
she do hair and everything too, bro. So,
Yes,
went to
tap
school,
in,
yeah.
locks, natural hair, crochets, braids, all that.
I need you to redo my daughter. I need to reach
Tap in, I got you.
Say no more. Hey, self-explanatory. He back. You know, you didn't see him last time, but he here. You know
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
was
saying?
here
So,
last time. I got that
y'all make sure
show,
y'all
I
like,
got that.
subscribe, comment, whatever y'all need to do, man. Please tell us what you would like to see us talk about more. You know, and we definitely
Leave
gonna do
some
a part 2 of
comments.
this, man.
It's definitely gonna be a part 2, bro. I fuck with community.
But hey, holla 10 fees if you need me. We out. You ain't know?
There's only one story I can tell, dog. This my life, this my life, this my life.